Hi everyone. Welcome to Roxanne's World. Welcome, one and all. To the Roxanne Show. Most of all. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to the Roxanne Show. Welcome to the Roxanne Show. I don't care if no one's here but me. It's time to do my dishes. I call the phone. Bad problems with my things. Between God and my neighbor, it got fixed. Amen. Hallelujah, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Hallelujah, praise the Lord, amen. Make amends. Really, man, come in. Hallelujah, praise the Lord, amen. Praise ye the Lord, hallelujah. Hallelujah, praise ye the Lord. Praise ye the Lord, hallelujah, praise ye the Lord. Hi, no one's here. I don't care. Having fun. Washing dishes. No. Anybody want to come be my cleaner upper around here? Mop my floors, wash the dishes. That's okay. Everything's almighty good. Everything's almighty good. I'll give you my car and my gun. Uh-huh. Everything's almighty good. Every command to be good. It's mighty good. mighty comfort and comfort. Heavenly Connie. Hi! Whoever's here, welcome. Ow! Like you done it. Oh, struck myself with a knife, but I'm okay. Hey, Roy! Welcome! My thing's finally unstopped. Yay! My neighbor brought her plunger, it didn't work. So she said, I'll be back. She came back with another plunger. And it worked. But now I gotta get me a plunger because mine broke, you know. Mine broke last time it stopped up. Praise you the Lord. Got a working thing again. Still don't have a working car. Ah, darn it. I meant to fix that before I got online. It's Link. Um, but my car's still in the shop. Won't be ready till Tuesday. So thank God for my neighbor said she would go to the grocery store. To the one I like to go to on her way back from seeing her friend in the hospital. Or she's got to pass it. But there's no room in my car, in her car for me because she goes with another one of the friends that know the friend. Anyway, two of them go and she's got a two-seater car. Actually, it seats four, but you have to open the back. The front door, pull the seat up, you know. It's not comfortable. Hey, James, Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey, next time you go to the grocery store, take us in the grocery store. I want to see what your little grocery store looks like. I don't know, I mean, I like seeing other people's towns. Now, if y'all don't watch any of these vloggers, I watch one that goes every day. He goes down Las Vegas. That's what I had to think like that. He walks down Las Vegas. He parks his car and he knows where to park for free. He lives there and he spends 2 hours taking you in and out of the Las Vegas hotel just walking. And then at night, him and his wife go back like 3 or 4 hours later after he gets home. They go out at player's choice, the member's choice of what hotel, and they go gambling for another hour or two. But when I usually go gambling, I'm asleep. But I like watching the vloggers that go to your things that you don't have in your town. So, but my car is, yesterday my mechanic was fixing it. He said he heard a hiss sound. He backed up from the car, and by the time he backed up and looked, the radiator blew up. He's okay, but you know the coolant got in his face, but he's okay. So, anyway, how's everyone? We're almost done with the dishes. Anybody want to come up on panel? You're welcome to come up on panel. I put it in the chat room. Yeah, because if I was going with them, I would be live streaming at the grocery store. I mean, if I had to take my time and they spent 2 hours visiting a friend, I wouldn't care. More dishes. More dishes. More dishes. Hey, Marty, you should be really proud of me. It's been 3 days and I hadn't turned on what just came in the room's website. Welcome. Guess what? Goodbye. Boy, they can pop up faster than I can do anything about it. Oh, and they're back. How in the heck? Ah, and neither one of y'all are my mods. I got a couple more dishes worth. Let me turn on my phone and get them out that way. Oh man, this is fun, isn't it, boys and girls? Oh man, this is fun. How do I turn that on? I forgot how. Here, it might be easier if you know how. I'm just gonna make you a mod. If I can get to your name before the next thing comes up. There you go. Can you? I made you a managing mod, Roy, because I know other mods can't be here all the time. Come on. Bam. Animal. My band list is gonna be so big of trolls. Oh, I'll go to the one I was talking about earlier. I go to and watch in the afternoon. He comes on. I think it's 7 or 8 my time from Las Vegas, and walks for 2 hours. Thank you. He has his my thing turned on for 20 minutes. Well, when his wife is with him at night, they have 4 weeks you can't come chat in the chat room. So I haven't been on there but 7 days. So I can't chat at the one at hmm, hmm. Okay, now let's get the rest of my stuff. Get it washed and get the grease out of my pan and drain it in the sink. But thank you very much. I probably will remember how to do it, but I forgot how to turn on. But I said, 4 weeks is quite a long time. I might do it a few days or 2 or 3 hours, but 4 weeks before you can even type. Sometimes in their chat room, if you're new to them. I got 3 more weeks to go, and I can type in my chat. Yeah, I thought Cole might come on this afternoon like he did last Saturday. But that's okay. I would have came on earlier, but I was watching other people, and there's probably some more lives where others were speaking, but I can't be everywhere. Last night, there was about 5 people that I wanted to watch at one time that were live. 2 were from, one was from Las Vegas, one was from Disney, 2 were from the Helping Hands for Cruising site that I go on. You too. Yeah, I was in what you doing Willis's chat. He's cool. I like his idea about each one of the guys having their own shirt with same, what do you say? The characters on the shirt. But I think Willis should sell his own shirt. You were recommended. Oh, okay. That's interesting. But I think each guy should sell their own shirt. Jeremy sell his shirt. Willis sell his shirt. I don't, and Guapo sell his shirt. I don't want to go to somebody else's website to buy somebody else's shirt. That's my thinking. Or is that what he meant? I may have been thinking wrong or listening wrong. I don't know if I was listening to it right or not. So. Am I going to sell shirts or cooking stuff? I hadn't thought about it. Would anybody buy a cup with Roxanne written on it? Because I don't know if I could even do that because of the copyright of the song. Well, I could because it's my name. I hadn't thought. Well, I thought about getting a shirt that I want to wear when I go off to the meet and greet in Las Vegas in October. I want to get me a shirt made that says Adventures with Roxanne or just Roxanne on it. Probably Adventures with Roxanne. But I hadn't thought about getting them to sale because I don't have that many. I only get like the most 10, 10 to 12 in the chat room at a time. Because I'm usually I'm not sitting like Willis is, but I'm just chatting. Thank you. I know it's a good channel. I don't get that many in here yet. I cooked squash from my garden. I don't know what I'm going to cook today. I've got more frozen squash I can get out and make something with if y'all want to see that, but it's frozen. I could throw it out and see my squash is frozen. I'm also getting ice on it for some strange reason. But oh, I made last week and it was delicious. You take a regular baked potato, baking a regular potato. I boil my potatoes, and after I boil them with the peeling on. After they get done, I rinse them off in cold water, and I peel them, and I make my potato salad that way. But I also like putting sweet potato in with my potato salad. It's a restaurant recipe from Blackbeard's. It's called Blackbeard's in Florida, Edgewater, Florida, New Smyrna Beach area. The best prime rib you ever put in your mouth comes from there. But anyway, that's what I would want to. Now I'm gonna thaw these out, and while we're talking, they'll be thawed enough, and I can make something with them on the spur of the moment fly. If there's people interested, yeah. I can get them thawed in the microwave. We'll make a little casserole. That's what we'll do if you're interested. I know, Kevin. You were the one that was behind me when we were going in with the party. But didn't you say you were from Florida? I'm dying of thirst. Well, I have 7 in here now. Thanks, everybody that's coming. Y'all just missed the troll. Yeah. Y'all just missed all the trolls, so. My friend Roy took care of them for me. I'm from Georgia, but I thought you said you were from Florida. I just couldn't remember where. My daughter lives in Florida, over by Daytona, Edgewater, and East Smyrna Beach area. Over there. Huh. Anyway. I like slow mo. Oh, okay. Well, hope everything's gonna be all right. Yeah, I'm cooking real food. Doesn't your wife or you cook, Kevin? Well, we're gonna stand here and move your body a little bit, and then afterwards I'll come up with a I'll put something together. I gotta be right back. I had to get my pen and paper and remember something on my grocery list. My neighbor's picking it up for me. So anyway, oh, Jeffrey is his name. Yeah, I used to watch Julia's, but some of her stuff, she's into organic and all this. Well, from years of experience with my husband growing a garden, organic is whatever you want to semi call it to me. They may not put any chemical. You can't have any chemicals in the ground if you want to have organic food. Well, my husband would. We would fertilize from the grocery store sometimes. Sometimes we wouldn't. So, can you consider ours organic or not? Like this year, I did fertilize once on my plants, and that was it. You could reach out to her and get some recipes to carry on her comments to this channel. I don't need the recipes. If y'all want to have a party for 500, I can do it. I used to. I did weddings before. They provided the food. I cooked it. I've cake decorated wedding cakes in the past, but it takes me too long. I'm too slow, so I'd rather go to a quote professional. And if you got any ideas of what you want, see me cook, just say, hey, do you like to cook so and so, or have you eaten so and so? Like I want to make the other day. This is not going to be. It's a good story, but not a good story. My neighbor called and wanted to know if I wanted to go get ice cream with her. I said no, but can I ride with you? Are we going to be passing a place to get wings? I'd like to get some wings. She said, yeah, next to the ice cream shop. And so I went with her. Well, instead of getting traditional wings, I got the boneless. It was at Wing It. They were okay, but the side effects from them were bad. So if you want to learn how to cook food, uh, cook your own boneless chicken wings. You call them chicken nuggets. All you do is add sauce to them, and that'd be boneless chicken wings. But these were so processed, probably, with so much came in probably frozen with all this stuff. I cannot buy chicken that's got preservatives added to it. Give me a plain bag of chicken breast, plain bag of chicken thighs, wings, or the strips, and I'm good to go. So anyway, but I need to move, get some exercise and going. Y'all can move if you want to. Mhm. Are you married, Kevin T? I just wondered. I thought I saw some. Was there somebody with you that day? Because I don't remember. There were so many people. I don't remember who was who. Who was with who. You know, I remember the stats because they had their little dog, and he talked to me, and we were talking about. I had a dog at home that I missed. You're way too fun for posting your vids. My takeaway from it, that it was a good party, but it didn't last long enough. Well, some of it was my fault. Not really mine. I came with my neighbor because I didn't drive at that time. No, Kevin, I'm not into dating anybody yet. You're probably a lot younger than me. So you're not married. I'm just curious who you were with, if you were by yourself or not, because I don't remember. But my neighbor drove me, and she decided she needed to go. Hey, Norma Kay, she needed to go to Walmart before the party. Bad mistake. A lot of it already. They had let them in 30 minutes early, and I would have gotten there an hour like everybody else. But from here on out, if I can't drive it, if I have to go somewhere and spend the night before I get to where I'm destination is going to, I'll do that. 'Cause I don't drive at night. Um, not really. She doesn't do hardly any YouTube, any computer stuff. And she liked the party, but she really didn't know what anything he was talking about. It's like, what does this mean? What's this? We kind of broke up, went our own ways during the party. But in October, I'm going to a meet and greet. If anybody wants to follow the group, the on Twitch, I'm going to the Twitch convention. But there's a meet and greet for one of the people I watch. It's in Las Vegas. How's everything going, Norma? Everybody doing okay? How's Eli? No, I was part of the other group, the Comfort Inn, which the pool wasn't open. Well, it was too cold, I think, actually, to go into the pool. They had no hot tub. And I said, if I had a meet and greet, I would do it at a retreat place where everybody is at the same place and not scattered all over town. Unless you want to get your own place away from the retreat place. There's a place in outside of Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, outside of that area. It's called Wayford Lodge. It's been there since I was a kid. And they've got a big old meeting area, big house that sleeps 100. It's like girls on one side, boys on the other. They've got another building that's got like a sort of like dorms, but like hotel rooms. And I think they even cater the food if you wanted them to. There's a kitchen. Um, we've had hurricanes come through Georgia before, but I'm uh, not like my daughter in Florida. Not like y'all in Florida. And I don't remember what year it was. 93, I want to say it was. 95, somewhere in there. When Hurricane Opal came through, it knocked down one of our trees in the backyard. and it struck one with lightning that came through and it killed it. And so we had it was an old apple tree. We had it finished cut up. Then we had a tree that was struck and you could tell it was dying right away. That's how bad it was. And when we cut it down, they found out there was a woodpecker's nest in it. We had a woodpecker in our neighborhood. And he's on my house a lot. I didn't know he was living in my yard. But the guy said if I knew there was a woodpecker's nest in there, I couldn't have cut the tree because they're endangered. So that woodpecker, he or she or it stayed around because I hear one couple of times a year now, not like I did about every other day. So, but I say there's a hurricane tropical storm, whichever it's going to be, coming towards Florida next week. Oh, good. I'm glad. He's still your grandson's doing good. Because having scoliosis is from what I hear, can get bad. So I hope they get it fixed. I had a friend, can't remember who it was now, but she had to wear a brace on her back to keep it straight. Might have been a friend in high school. No, this was after high school. No, I'll put it in my You can. I will put it in my convection oven over here. I gotta find something to cook it in though, cause my all my pans that I was using for there, I don't have any more throwaway pans. So yeah, I do. I gotta wash it. I've got one. I save them if they're not that bad. And this I had cooked croissants and this in the grocery store. What do you call them? What Pillsbury brand, grocery store brand. I can use it to make a little squash casserole in. I'll clean. Yeah, let's check on it. I still need. See, it's all thawed now. Now I'm just making a serving for one. You want two, you double, and then there's no rhyme or reason on the recipe when I make stuff. If you want to follow a true recipe, go right ahead. Yeah, I could do that, but I think I'm gonna put it in my chopper over here so I can get it picked up. Or let me think. Yeah, I'll do it in the chopper. No, that chopper's too big. I'm thinking out loud. Which I want to chop this up a little bit. Alright. I kind of want to puree it, if anybody's wondering. But I may need 2 bags, but one's going to be enough. I'll be right back there. I was trying to get it out of the pan. I'll show you what I'm doing. But no, I should get out another bag, but this is, this is going to be enough for me. I'll see what else I got to add to it, and I'll just make a. What do you mean I'm a trip? You like my comedy, huh? I'm glad you do. I just saw something in my refrigerator that I forgot my nephew left here. And I don't drink it, so it'll still be here till he can spend the night because he ain't drinking it and going home. He ain't drinking it and going home because I don't drink. Older people, yes. This is going to be a dump kind of recipe. Oh, let me get what I need. Okay. I have a little bit of goat cheese. Put that goat cheese in there. So, yeah, I have a little bit of goat cheese. Put that in there. I gotta get my grater out. Now, you can get fancy graters if you want to grate cheese with. This was probably $4 or $5 or less at the grocery store years ago. So you don't have to have anything fancy. If you don't have a grater, take your potato peeler and peel off chunks. And then I'm just using white cheddar cheese from Dave and this came in a kit that I got at what do you call it? Food bank pickup, church pickup a couple months ago. And it is still good, so I'm going to use it. Who's Queen Claire? Never heard of you. Welcome in. So, I know you'll probably want me to show you what I'm doing. It's impossible. All right, let me take y'all to the other side of the room so I can show you better what I'm doing. I'll take you to the stove area. I gotta cook something for dinner anyway, so I might as well have a casserole with it. I don't know no Claire. So that's all I'm saying. I don't know anybody by that. I've never welcome here. I just never seen you here before. You're welcome, you know. There you go. Now you can see what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm gonna take a little bit of this cheddar. Size doesn't matter. That's all gonna be blended up anyway in a minute. This is probably a half a cup of squash, but you make to your own taste is what I always say when it comes to cooking. Now, when it comes to uh, baking, 99% of the time you got to be precise when you're baking a cake or cookies, pies. Now, when you're so you're making a chocolate chip cookies, and you decide that, oh, I'd rather have oatmeal. I want some oatmeal in my chocolate chip cookies. Well, you can throw a little bit of oatmeal in there, but if the batter gets too thick, you know. Or you can add your spoonful uh, of cocoa to your chocolate chip cookies, and then you have cocoa chip cookies, and then you have chocolate chip cookies. But there are recipes that you could actually follow. But if you're just making your mom's favorite cookies that you had all your life, you don't have to keep them the way they are. But to make the basic batter, yes. But this is another cheese. It's a sheep goat cheese, and it is delicious. So, all right, and I'm going to get my little blender back behind here. My not blender, but what do you food chopper? Hand blender, immersion blender. Now, some people who watch me probably say, "Why ain't she organized and all this crap?" You want organization? Go somewhere else. You want spur of the moment, fly, have fun type of person. You're in the right channel. But I'm gonna add an egg to this. You don't have to. Just something to mind. Well, no. Yeah, I need milk. I'll tell you what I need. But since I'm not making but a little bit, only 2 crackers. 2 of these. There's 4 in there total. Well, no, I'm putting those on top. So I need a couple more. I'll put those on top. Just what my mama did. But I'm getting an egg. All right. I'm sorry I keep walking out of the camera, but I've got an egg. And like I said, it should probably be a little more squash than what I've got, but I'm dealing with it. And I've got half and half. Half and half just for a little bit of moisture. Or you can use milk or you can leave it out. Just a splash. Now if you've got really runny, what I call runny squash, after you get your squash cooked. Now if you're gonna make this from raw squash, you do need to cook your squash beforehand. And all you do is take it, your blender, you just chop it up. Yeah, it should have more squash than this because it's a little it's a little runnier than I usually have it, but it'll be all right. Runnier means you just cook it a little bit longer. I'll show you what it looks like. Let me get my spoon. Or a spoon. All right, it's just a runny batter. So if that were me, yeah, let me get it. I don't know. Should I add more squash or not? It doesn't matter because it's gonna cook sort of like an egg custard, but with squash in it. Squash and cheese. That's almost basically what it is. And it's gonna be real thin because I don't have a lot of it and I don't have a smaller pan. I may have a smaller pan real quick. Let me see. If I do, I'll pour it in a smaller pan. I had some smaller content pans. I just remembered I had it. They're still here. Or may have used them all. They were like the big one here, but really small. When I get my car back, I've got to do some shopping for some more throwaway cans. Let me see if I got a pan over here. Whoops, sorry. Alright, it's just going. I'm just going to have to put it in the big pan. I don't know where my little ones are. Oh well. But anyway, and butter. You can't add butter. I didn't add any butter. I might add some to the top, but it's really thin. So yeah, it won't take long to cook. And my squash was 99% cooked. So now years ago, there was a recipe. I'm going to add salt and pepper to this on top. I didn't put it in, but I'm just going to add it on top. There was a recipe that for baby food, carrot cake made with baby food, and I want to find that recipe again because that was a good cake. It came out of the magazine, came out of the newspaper, weekly newspaper. Came out of the paper that town I lived in. But I'm sure I can find one online. I want to try it. But nowadays, to do baby food uh, recipes, the baby food costs more than go buying a bag of carrots. So anyway, just a little salt and pepper on top. If I forgot to add it in, that's what I did. And I did add a little bit of garlic because I accidentally picked it up and I said, "Oops, right, the pepper." But anyway, it's real thin. I will put it into my air fryer, 10 or 15 minutes. So hold on, my phones are ringing.
So Kelly got to speak to about your new light up shoes. We haven't talked to her since then.
Yeah, I gotta put this in the oven, folks. I'm listening. These light up shoes,
We got new light up tennis shoes from Walmart.
right?
We went through all his clothes. They got rid of all the clothes that don't fit him.
Yeah.
We went through all his snacks today. He has a whole pile of snacks he wasn't even eating or touch. I don't know why. Like Apple Jacks. I don't know. It's weird, right?
Right.
All these weird goes away.
Be right back. Right. Sorry about that. My daughter called me and my grandson, and I hadn't talked to him in over a week, and I said, I need to talk to my grandson. I'll just put y'all on mute. I got the casserole in the oven over there, my air fryer, and I don't even know how long I put it on for, but it's cooking. And I'll show y'all that when it gets out. Sorry. I know it's rude to get on the phone and when you're doing a live, but she never knows when I'm doing a live because she's too busy with life to look up and say, "Hey, Roxanne's live. Hey, Miss Southern Belle." So anyway, earlier I forgot to put the crackers on top of it, but that's okay. I don't need them. I didn't even put any butter in it, but that's all right. About my car still in the shop, so I won't have it back till Tuesday. So my neighbor's going to go to the grocery store for me today. She doesn't have room for me to go in her car because she seats four, but it's only got two doors and it's hard to get in the back seat. So I'm gonna give her my list, and she said she'd pick it up when her and her friend left to go to the hospital to see their friend. So anyway, anybody want to come up on panel? I'll put it back in the room. So I'm froze. What am I froze? There it goes. Well, my go to channel. But I'm glad everyone that's here is here. Don't know who's here, who's not here. Why is my... Anyway, welcome. And I'll show y'all what the squash casserole looks like in a minute. Get my towel. I gotta get some new towel. This is dirty. Needs washing. A house is not a home without paw prints or dirty house. It's a dirty, it needs washing, but it'll work to get what I need out of them. You still here, T? Kevin T? Miss Southern Belle? I know y'all probably in the background doing your own thing. Miss Southern Belle, we still need to get together one day, but it's going to have to be after I get my car back. And I start Grease Share classes on the 31st. And it's 25 minutes from my house, so I'm going to be doing shopping around there. Killing one bird, while I'm doing one thing after the grief classes, instead of going to my normal shopping area, since I'll be passing all this, I'll just do some shopping up there and I'll take y'all with me. Yeah. So let me check on my food and I'll show it to you. I told y'all it wouldn't take long. It's such a thing. It didn't take, what, 20 minutes, 15, about 20 minutes probably. That's what I call a squash casserole. That's my squash casserole. My made up thing today. 1 egg, about a half a cup of squash, as much cheese as you want, salt and pepper. And I should have had a little butter in it, but who needs all that butter sometimes? We all don't need all that butter. So, anyway, sorry people left. Let me get this is nice and hot, and I forgot to add butter to the top or anything. I'm going to add some on top and just let it melt in. It's hot enough, it's blue blazes to do that. Just a couple of pats. I'll let it. So you just rub it on while it's hot. You just rub it around and it'll soak in. It will soak in. Yeah. But y'all want to see my final results? Come back. just a couple of tablespoonfuls of butter, or packs of butter, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, when you're cooking for there's no rhyme or reason unless it's unless you're making something. It's hot, but I did that, and I'll eat it later. With what? I'm not sure yet. I don't have any meat out. Sometimes I can just eat one thing and I'm stuffed, you know. Someone said you need a rounded meal. Well, it's true. You should have a vegetable, a meat, a starch, or whatever. You should. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes eat what you like, how you like it. So, anyway, but I'm glad y'all are here. Sorry I had to go and talk to my daughter, but family comes before YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, has anyone ever had this popcorn? I've got a bag of it left, and I'm gonna eat some later, maybe. I don't know. Might bother my stomach. But it says pimento cheese popcorn, and it should say jalapeno popcorn. And I don't like hot stuff, but a little of this ain't bad. Nope, it's just regular popcorn with jalapeno flavor on it. I don't know. Pimento cheese, it's probably got cheese in it. Why they're calling it pimento cheese, but I would not call it pimento cheese myself. It's just regular popcorn, but it's got a jalapeno taste to it. Well, it's really not bad. And you do need a little water if you don't like jalapenos. And so I got my water over here. But it was from our church pickup 3 weeks ago. And picked up two. They said I could take what I wanted. I was helping out with the donations that day, loading the cars. And I didn't want everything they were giving out, so I just picked up what I wanted that day. And I got 3 of these, and I got 1 left. But I cannot sit and eat this and eat this and eat this because it's a little too hot with a mouth for me. No, some people like hot stuff. I don't. Excuse me there. But I hope y'all Saturday is going good. Y'all see me later, maybe on someone else's live, or I'll do another live. If not today, tomorrow. So, yeah. Like right now, I'm gonna go watch Slots to Be Frank. They're live in Las Vegas. Well, the Helping Hand for Cruises is live. If y'all want to go donate the Helping Hand, hey Rudy, Helping Hands for Cruising. It's an organization that if you've never been on a cruise before and you have to be nominated. Anyway, they need donations to send people who's never been on a cruise before. So if you'd like to help someone have their first adventure on a cruise, go to Helping Hands for Cruising today. You will find on their webpage the list of who's doing what. Their telethon is all weekend with different cruisers. And like there was another one that came on at 159. It was Yossi Slots. They're hitting the jackpot somewhere. And so that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go watch 2B Frank Slots. And maybe Yossi Slots is still on. I don't know. Yeah, they came on at they came on at 2 o'clock. And then the other one came on at 2:37. So that's what I like to do. Is watch people play real life games. Sometimes the games on the internet games, they're good to watch too. You know, if you're in the shoot up, bang up, run them over car kind of games, they're fun to watch. I like watching Minecraft and playing Minecraft. Uh, anyway, okay, everyone. Been on a little over an hour. Sorry I was on the phone, but you know, like I said, my family comes first. Hey, Rudy. Hey, Rudy. Hey, Rudy. Welcome, Rudy. Welcome, Roy. Welcome, Southern Belle. Welcome, Claire. And welcome to all my trolls. Welcome, Kevin. If you're not here, Kevin, you need to watch the replay to see how my squash came out. I just might eat that in a minute. It looks so good, smells so good. All right, everyone, y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see y'all on the next adventure with Roxanne. Bye.